Freda. Hey, Freda. What are you doing? Hi. What are you doing? Are you being silly? I think you're being silly. Let's go. So I have a new baby, and her name is Freda. Yes, Freyda. Like she's afraid of everything. Ha ha ha. Animals are the best. They love you no matter what. I think she does. What just? Oh, nobody wants to see that. Ew. Well, hello, my tiny house friends. I am back after a few months of disappearing, dealing with some traumatic events that took place earlier this year. I won't be talking about it, but what I will talk about and would like to talk about is dealing with trauma. What happens when you have some traumatic events that take place? What happens? What can happen? So what can happen is shingles. The lovely word of shingles. What causes it? Stress. Due to some unfortunate events that took place, put a lot of stress and trauma on my body, which resulted in shingles. And was that the most uncomfortable, awful thing I don't ever want to go through again? And I got it repeatedly, which made me, once you get it once, you don't want to get it again. Believe me. So after getting it several times, I decided I needed to do something about my stress and dealing with it, which I tried going through a couple different therapists, and sorry, but they were worthless. This is what I was told. Just keep yourself busy. Did you ever think of just moving back to Illinois? Okay, how is that dealing with stress? How is that dealing with trauma? Keeping yourself busy is not dealing with anything. That's suppressing everything. That's making your body suppress it. It's not handling it. Your body is not dealing with that. Why do you think I ended up with shingles? So that's not the answer. That's actually the opposite of what you should be doing. You have to deal with it. You have to sit and contemplate. You have to deal with reality. Learn how to deal with this trauma that is in your body, in your mind. Because it's both. They go hand in hand. It's not just one or the other. So as I'm sitting on the couch, in pain and distress, praying, please let me get over this. Let me get through this. And let me figure out how to never get it again. And I'm sitting and watching TV and flipping through just YouTube videos, trying to find something to keep my mind off things. I came across, as I just got done praying on it, I came across an interesting video that sparked my attention. So I came across this monk, I know, shh, don't tell anybody, that provided so many insightful tidbits of wisdom on how to deal with life, how to deal with suffering, anxiety, how to find happiness, all this. His name was, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but it's Gelong Thubten. A very interesting man who became a monk at 21 after living a fast life and almost having a heart attack at 21. And he found the monks and never left. There's a lot of truth and wisdom to the ideas that he presents. And I'll share just a little bit of what I feel is very helpful and truthful in trying to find peace in a crazy world that we live in. So I've been wanting to put together a few things that make sense to me in my head. And I had to write them down because I can't say it all at once. So here goes. I was tired of living inside my head, and these are some things that helped me not. So, the present moment is the only safe place you'll ever find. Think about that. Real peace and real freedom exist only in the present. The past survives only in your memory. The future lives only in your imagination. Not every thought deserves your attention or belief. Your mind can often be noisy and overwhelming. Far too many thoughts are rooted in fear, doubt, and insecurity. You are not your thoughts. Just because a thought shows up doesn't mean it's true. And you certainly don't have to give it your full attention. Worry feeds on unchecked thoughts. Impermanence means your fear cannot last forever. Everything in this life is constantly changing. Nothing remains the same. People grow, emotions shift, situations evolve. Just like the seasons, every experience, good or bad, will pass. When fear and anxiety take hold, it feels like it will stay forever. But it will pass. It always does. Let go of control that was never your burden to carry. The greatest worry in life comes from the illusion of control. The belief that if we think hard enough, plan far enough, or try long enough, we can make everything go exactly as we want. This belief is a heavy burden to carry. No matter how hard you try, there will always be things beyond your control. Other people's choices, unexpected events, shifting circumstances. Trying to control everything does not bring peace. It creates anxiety, and that's what we are trying to avoid. It builds a life based on fear, not freedom. Instead, act with intention, but without clinging to the outcome. Do your best. Give your energy to what matters. Respond with mindfulness and release the rest. Acceptance is not giving up. It's giving yourself permission to breathe. Many mistake acceptance for weakness. It's not. It's not about helplessness. It's about releasing the heavy burden of trying to control everything around us. When you resist what life brings, you create inner tension, and that tension becomes suffering. No one wants to suffer. So the meditation part was very interesting. So what I did is I started doing meditation, and that really helped calm my nerves and calm my nervous system and resetting my vagus nerve. And I can't explain it, or I can't describe it exactly how I felt, but that first time I did it, I slept so well and I felt really good. So, and I only did 15 minutes a night. and it hasn't come back. And also looking at life differently. It helped me to reevaluate how I look at things, how I talk to myself, what I say to myself, because what you say to yourself, you're saying to yourselves. If you're walking around and you're telling yourself negative things, putting yourself down, all of that affects your cells, and it's telling your body, yeah, you're right, that's what I am. So changing it up and telling yourself you're worthy, you're a good person, you're not a bad person. So as you're resetting your vagus nerve, as you're resetting your body, you're telling yourself that you are safe. Instead of saying these negative things and thinking these negative things, you're turning it around and you're telling yourself you're safe, you're worthy, you're whole. Just being in a more positive light, looking at things differently. An interesting thing is looking at how life is. Life is like a river with twists and turns and peaks and valleys and all different kinds of. Your life does not just go straight ever. Does yours? Has your life ever gone exactly how you said it was going to go or you thought it was going to go? It does not. And you have to learn how to just let it be. Just living in today puts all that pressure off of you, all the stress and all the worry, because worry is not going to change anything. And meditation helps with that because, sorry, my dog is bumping it. So meditation helps you to focus. How? By when you're meditating, you're breathing. Breathing is huge. Taking a big deep breath in and letting it out. After you do that a few times, you can feel yourself relaxing. And then as you're meditating, your mind will start to wander. And when you find yourself wandering, you bring it back in. So that's helping you focus. It's helping you train your mind, train yourself to bring the focus back in. This has helped me a lot because I tried a lot of different things. I have not gotten sick again. I feel better. And I just think that things are going better, and I feel more content. So I could go on, but I won't, because I want to make it small. I want to make it short enough to where I don't bore anyone or feel like I'm preachy. I'm just trying to give some helpful thoughts for people who are struggling and give some ideas, things to think about, things to ponder over. With that, I bid you farewell from Mississippi. Someone's having fun.